Sahana vavatu Sahana bhunaktu Sahaviryam karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May the Lord protect us. May He nourish us. May we acquire the capacity to study and understand the scriptures. May our study be brilliant and may we not cavil at each other. Om, peace, peace, peace unto us all. Dear brothers and sisters, loving Sai Ram to all of you. We welcome all of you for the online satsang of the Sri Sathya Sai Baba Center of Arcadia. So today we are continuing the study circle on Sutra Vahini. As I said, this is the commentary written by Swami on Brahma Sutras. This is one of the three scriptural texts, the Prasthana Trayam, along with Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, and third one is Brahma Sutras, which are written by Badarayana. And there are many bhashyas, commentaries, and it is wonderful to see the commentary from the avatar himself.
Next is divine will, not matter, is the root of everything. The apparently moving chara and unmoving achara, the active and inert, are both willed by the divine. That will is a conscious, chetana, act. It is not a form of inertness, achetana. This truth is revealed by this aphorism. Because of knowing being attributed to the first cause by the scriptures, matter not being found on scriptures is not the primal cause of the universe. Ik satar na sabdam. Whatever arguments and counter-arguments are advanced by any person, the truth that divine will is the root of everything stands unshakable. People who argue about this are either deluded by appearances or are only trying to bolster up their pet fancies, avoiding deeper probes. So this was explained at the beginning of this sutra, number 5, that inertness or matter cannot be the form. It must be consciousness. This consciousness, this Chaitanya that exists in the universe is the Brahma Chaitanya that Swami talked about before. And all beings are part of it. We have inside us this Chaitanya or this consciousness in the form of our own conscience or voice of God. So this principle is one of Satchit Anand, and this is the Chit, the consciousness part, and that is the cause of creation. So Swami is making it clear that divine will causes this entire universe, and it supports this entire universe, and the entire universe dissolves in it, including all of us. This is the primal cause. Anything to the contrary, that it comes by some magic from matter itself, is not supportable by the Vedas or by arguments. So this is one of the main things that is in this section.
So what is this divine will? So divine will is the love. That is also because whole creation, when there was only one abhyakta, that means unmanifest, the whole thing they said is before the whole creation, abhyakta, unmanifest universe. From the abhyakta came the vyakta, the whole manifest universe. We see the name and form. Why did he say? That is why he said, Ekoham Bahushyam. I am one. Let me become many. God said, I am one. He was only one. He was getting bored being alone, even God. Ekoham. He was, I am only one. Bahushyam. He became many. So beautifully said, the Swami said, I separated myself from myself so that I love myself. So it is God who came out so that in these various forms, so that you can go back to that. It came from the water, from the ocean, the clouds, and they go back. Similarly, we came from God. We are destined to go back to God. There is beauty about the Vedanta. In some Semitic religions, you say you will go to hell, you will live there forever, or you go to heaven, be there forever, or even some philosophical schools say that. But our things say that everything is going towards God. Everybody, whether there is no sin or a saint, it is question. Somebody goes this lifetime itself, Jivan Muktas, great saints, because they are so pure, they will attain God just in this life itself or two life. But everybody ultimately is going to go to God because we all came from God. That is the important thing we need to realize. That is the beauty of the Vedanta. There is nobody. So no permanent hell, no permanent heaven. Everybody goes. It is question of time, depending upon our purity or intensity of the effort. And another thing is this chara achara. That means in everything we see, chara means which is moving. Achara means which is not moving. Also called jangama, ajangama. That means things moving. People say that is living, that is non-living. Our beauty, our scriptures say everything is consciousness. Like you are talking human beings, we are conscious. Animals, they have their way. They talk to each other. You see the Satcharita when the told lizards were chirping. Baba told what their language is, what they were talking. Hey, this is excited. Her sister is coming. So everything has consciousness. Even trees, they don't move. They are acharas. They don't move, but they also have consciousness. As some beautifully we heard the story other day how a pomegranate tree was waiting for Swami to come, and he gave the liberation to the pomegranate tree. Even trees have consciousness. Even the stones, mountains have consciousness. When Govardhanagiri, when Lord Krishna said, Govardhanagiri has consciousness because in the time of Rama, that is the same mountain which cried, "Oh Lord Rama, you didn't use me." Because when Hanuman was taking the mountain towards thing, he didn't use it because by the time they finished the bridge, it cried, "Oh my God, you didn't use me in the divine mission." Okay, I will use in my next life. So even the mountains, they have consciousness. And Swami showed even a sari has a consciousness, weeping sari story, of Dr. Islam. So the whole thing is pervaded by consciousness, chara and achara, and that all come from divine will. It's a very important principle we need to remember. Sai Ram.